And here we are. I was just saying to somebody earlier today that I felt like of the three Chandras, this is the worst. I prefer the Mythic and the Uncommon. I feel like this one is just it's too much of a build around. It's an okay card in an Elemental deck, and I feel like it might be fine in a Spells deck. But I'll be honest, I'm not real keen on it. Let's see what else we have here. Not a whole lot that is very interesting. Red and white is not really much of a thing in Core 20. Although this is not bad. And the Dawning Angel is also not bad. What else have we got that seems pickable? Hey, Crimson. Thank you so much for the follow before, and it's a pleasure to see you here. So, when you say you don't like that one, are you talking about Chandra? Or are you talking about the Sky Knight? Or something else for that matter? I am not seeing much here at all that I really like. The Necromancer. It is a pleasure to see you here. Alright, so if my Deckmaster overlay is working, go ahead and give us a vote as to which... Old Sickback. It's a pleasure to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Is it worth getting there for elementals or for spells? Which one do you think can work? Or either way, maybe. And in truth, there's nothing else here that I feel like we're gonna... Yeah, Yoke Docs, thank you for that. There's really not a lot else here that I feel like we're really missing out on. Sure, let's take the Chandra.
No. Too bad.
Alright, so possibly elementals, possibly a spells deck. Well, elementals, we could go with the Lynx, the Pattern Matcher. I don't know. Gravedigger is good for almost any black deck. The cat. Which cat are we talking? Oh, the cat. Frostlings, sure. Yeah, I like it also. Do you feel like we're missing out on anything on the Gravedigger? And Evolving Wilds is fine. Good chance we'll see more of those if we need them. I don't see any votes out there. And again, feel free to use the voting function on the Deckmaster overlay. I'm not great at draft either, which is sort of the reason that this stream exists. I am trying to get better. We could try to make the Elementals theme work. It really needs other synergies in order to really be good, though. So I feel like we have one vote for the cat and two votes for the cat. I'm fine with that. Okay, the Wave Crasher is also good with elementals. The Spider is fine. I don't know that we're heading in that direction just yet. The Scuttlemutt is fine for ramp and for color fixing. So, Old Sickback, I love your handle. Tell me if there's a story behind it. In the meantime, I am liking the Wave Crasher, actually. Any thoughts on that? Any votes? If there are no thoughts, then I will proceed with the Crasher. Ooh, Sailor, good blue card, I mean. boondocks a pimp named Slickback. Okay, I feel like this is English, but I'm not getting it. So you have me at a loss, I must say. Blue-red is well, you know, we have the one red card. Blue is looking fairly promising so far. The Spectral Sailor is very good. If it can stay in play, it's one of the best mana sinks I've ever seen. Certainly from Limited. The Spitter is fine in a dedicated Elementals deck. Maniacal Range is bad in most cases. I think it has to be the Sailor. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. What is up? I am drafting. That's what's up. Yeah, I think we're all agreed. Let's go with the Sailor. Alright, so blue is looking nice so far. If we can get 3 or 4 miscreants, it's not terrible. The Elemental is a perfectly beefy vanilla creature, if we want to go that way. Our second color is still very much up for grabs. We have only the one red card, which I'm not real keen on, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, Blight Beetle, possibly black, I guess. Here, I'm highlighting it so you can... Oh, I keep forgetting to do this. Let me move the chat stream over to the other side, at least for now. Okay, so that is that's the rare one that can make the elemental tokens, and so Old Sickback likes the fire elemental. What do you guys think? If we end up in red, then that's fine, but it's sort of an unexciting card, to put it mildly. Would this trigger? Interesting, because that's no help. Any other thoughts besides Old Sickback's fire? I do agree with that, Joe. I will say I'm not seeing anything else. The miscreant only if we think we can get at least 3 or 4. Without 3 or 4, it's kind of pointless. Fire Elemental it is. Okay, this is a fine payoff if we do end up in Elementals. This is a good place for black to be. Still not seeing any votes there. Is everybody's deck excuse me, is everybody's Deckmaster overlay working okay? The Trailblazer is fine. The cards referring to those should be picked as 8. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you for sure, Joe, on the miscreant. Yeah, the Trailblazer does look promising. I would really like a Risen Reef in order to solidify our Elementals theme, but Trailblazer it is. This could help us with a splash. And in fact, I think that's what I'd like to take. I feel like the Rugged Highlands is what we want right now. The rest of these are... And again, Audacious Thief, but we do not seem to be moving towards black. Any objections to taking Rugged Highlands? So it sounds like we are high on Highlands. I like it. Reduced to Ashes. I'm almost certain that's going to be our pick. Infuriate is interesting, but not interesting enough. Straight up removal is almost never a bad thing. Pretty sure Ashes is our pick. Sounds good. There's another elemental. Elemental is an elemental. We don't have any. Well, we do have a 2-drop, but whatever. Whatever. So it's either the elemental or the sentinel. I'm not crazy about either one. Running 2 fire elementals, I don't know, it feels bad to me. I'm tempted to take the sentinel. It's kind of off theme. That's true, I would never splash it, but if we end up in a you know what, Joe, I think your point is smack on target. That leaves us with just the elemental then. And none of these are really worth speculating into black for. Alright, it has to be the elemental then. 2 fire elementals, I don't like that. Anticipate or a vial. The Anticipate could work with our Chandra, so that seems a little bit better, maybe. Yeah. The Vile Dragonfire it's removal, but it's bad removal. Yeah, I agree with the Anticipate. Okay, and here we have a whole lot of nothing. This is a 2-drop, which I'm willing to take. The Miscreant again, meh. And if we pick up one of the others, then that can't be bad. I think it has to be the Weaponsmith here. With a remark like that, Joe, what can I say? All right. So are we gonna be heavy into green? Actually, it doesn't look that way. I think then the Spitter is a slightly better choice, but again, we're not seeing a lot of synergies yet. It is an elemental for sure. I like, as a card, in a vacuum, I like the Invocation better, but as you say, I don't know that that's good for splashing. Interesting. Okay, guys. Happy to use the vote function on the Deckmaster. Turns Chandra's 1/3 flyer thingy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know the one you mean. Chandra's something. Sorry, old sickback. Woody and Kant. Yeah, you have to be more clear. Sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake. I know for a fact that the 1 extra damage from the Spitter does trigger the card that Joe EC is talking about, or Joe C rather. I've personally experienced it here on Arena. I would, but I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any votes on my monitor. Let me take a look on the main screen. Yeah, I'm not seeing any votes. Okay, well, I don't want to stay forever in this one pack, so let's go with the Invocation, I think, because No. I'm gonna go with the spitter actually. Okay, these are all pointless. Another elemental. I see that, Crimson, but I wasn't seeing a vote turn up on my monitor, so I don't know what to tell you. Cavalry of Gales. That's incredible. Too bad we'll be missing out on the air elemental though. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Sleep paralysis. If it wheels, then that's fine. I can't imagine we'll be taking anything besides the Cavalier. Okay, does that help you out? It's a 5/5 flyer. You get the brainstorm. No problem. Okay, it has to be the Cavalier. Why am I even thinking about it? Leafkin Druid looks very good. It's an elemental. It ramps us. Another blue card might be better. I'm a little hesitant, actually. I mean, I like the Druid. It's a great card. I'm a little hesitant because we're hardly into green at all. And there's really not a lot else here for us. Might of the Masses, eh. Yeah, I do like the I put it this way. The only other blue or red cards here, we're not really missing out on anything. Yeah, Leaf does make sense to me. Scoff of the Ages, what does that do? It can bring back our Reduced to Ashes, which is fine. But not, and didn't anticipate, I guess. I do like the Smuggler. It has done good work for me in the past. What can it trigger? It can trigger these two guys. Ooh, it can trigger the Trailblazer, which is outstanding, and the Lynx. The Smuggler sets up good loops, but I don't see us looping per se in our deck. Sure, we can get back. And really, I think it depends on whether we think we're shaping up to the Brawler. Oh, gotcha. Yep, Brawler. I'm sorry, old Sickback. I'm not following what you're saying to me. It triggers the Brawler, but we don't have any, and they do get picked pretty early. Yeah. So again, it boils down to the Smuggler or the Scholar. Smuggler or Scholar? If we get one, sure. Smuggler lets you into a green-red. I'm going to go with the Smuggler. It's a hastier card. And the Scholar, again, we're not, I don't know. Not very good. We have the Cavalier. I think Shock is our pick here. Yeah, it has to be Shock. I can't imagine what else. Yeah, I can't imagine that there's a whole lot of discussion. Swiftwater Cliffs could be good, but let's see what else we have. I'm not going to do Season of Growth on a splash. The Bird Grabber, I think the Cliffs has to be what we want here. That is true, and again, yeah, I think so. Here's another Wave Crasher. That's interesting. Airstrike, no thanks. Raider, not really. I think another Wave Crasher is what we want. Interesting. It can actually trigger the Cavalier to get another brainstorm effect. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, Flame Sweep. Or the Paralysis. What do we like better, the Flame Sweep or the Paralysis? The Flame Sweep will clear out some of our creatures. But not that many, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I take it we're liking the Flame Sweep. Uncaged. Oh, Uncaged Fury. Sure. You know what? I didn't even notice it there. Yes, thank you. Yeah, we like the Fury. I didn't even notice it. I was so focused on the others. We could go for another Reduce. The Predator is not bad. I feel like it is a little bit undervalued by a lot of people. The Vile Dragonfire can go with the Weaponsmith. Another Ashes is rarely bad. Certainly it's better than the Dragonfire. You know, I think Joe is right. I do like the Ashes. Anybody else have a preference for... Everybody has a preference for Ashes. It sounds very very fiery. Aeronaut or Predator? They're both pretty meh. The Aeronaut's probably a little bit better. Yeah. I like the way you're thinking, old Sickback. So now it's the Miscreant, because the Tectonic Rift is basically... it's a very, very aggro card. Fairies, woohoo! Huh. Sure, let's take the Fairy. And this is complete garbage. I'm going to take this Stone Golem. Prismite. No, I didn't. I don't like the Maniacal Rage. So here we have either a Crab or the Anticipate. Sure. Convolute. Unlikely to see play. Airstrike. Also unlikely to see play. Tectonic Rift. Unlikely to see play. Alright. The Scorcher. That is an elemental payoff for sure. Excuse me. We're really not seeing any of the really good elemental payoffs. The Lavakin Brawler, the Risen Reef. We do have the one, but it's kind of off color. So here I like either the I do like the Scampering Scorcher. The gift could go. Yeah, elementals it is. The Rapacious Dragon is not bad. If anything, they're scary. I like that. This is totally off color. And it's a real build around, so no help there. Pacifism, fun. There, the Rapacious Dragon is a good card, pretty much in a vacuum. The Diamond Knight is too slow. Rapacious Dragon it is. What have we got here? The Sprite. Another Aeronaut rather. Another, the Metropolis Sprite. Yeah. Not a great selection here. I agree with that as well. Oh. Here's a good payoff for elementals. Nice. The Chandra's Outrage would be nice, but I think we have to take the Chandra. It's one of the best ones. Yeah. This fits very nicely into our deck. Do you think the Outrage will wheel? Unlikely. Okay. Chandra it is.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
I'm glad that she's ready and that we're going to do this. Boreal Elemental? I think that's what we want. And Overcome? I'm not going to do Overcome in this blue red deck. And Splashing Green is only for this Trailblazer. Yeah, the Elemental is fine. I'm happy with that. Fry, good sideboard card, but we're not sideboarding. The Sea Serpent, meh. The Piranhas, meh. Negate, meh. Or I could take the Fry just for my collection, actually. Or any of these others. Blight. I'm sorry, I'm not following what you're saying on Blight. Unless you're talking about Brightwood Tracker. Yeah. That one can help us to find our better creatures. Here's another Uncaged Fury. No, that's the other one. The Raptor, meh. Or the Predator. Let's take a let's take a look at what we've got here. How did the Mind Rock get there? Yeah, another Uncaged Fury might be fine. Certainly not seeing anything else. Joe, I can't imagine why you're going for the key just to make something unblockable. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Another Anticipate. The Raider. If we were heavier into green, I would consider the Gift. But right now, you know, we just have the one green card. Another Anticipate? I don't think so. I think it has to be the Raider. Still not seeing any votes. I'm having trouble thinking of any of you as shy. I've seen or met many of you. Shyness is not something. Okay, I hear that. If another one pops up, then we can certainly consider it. On the other hand, the Uncaged Fury kind of works in our favor in a similar capacity for making those mid-sized creatures more threatening, but you know, a surprise threat. Meanwhile, the Raiders, I think, is the only thing out of that pack that we can reasonably consider. We don't have that many creatures. We have a couple creatures, fine. I think Befuddle is what we want. Any thoughts on Befuddle? Do you see something you like better? Or the Bird Grabber. Let me take a look again. How many 2-drops do we have? We have... I can't imagine we're really going to run this Miscreant. So we have 2 1-drops, 1, 2, 3 drops, 4 if we include the Druid. The Digger. And the Diamond Knight. Old Sitback, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And with that, you get the honor of picking our next card. Digger, Befuddle, or Diamond Knight. I think they're all uninteresting. It's a 3/2, which is not horrible, and yeah, the Diamond Knight. You got it, Diamond Knight. It is. Will it make it into our deck? We'll see. Plummet. Nope. The Aeronaut. Will we run 2 of them? It's possible, but I'm going to sideboard this for now. This is all nonsense. I like the Raptor better than the Prismite, I guess. Let's make that for the moment. Alright, let's put this together. Okay, so really the only card worth splashing, we have 2 cards here for green. Do we splash green for these 2 cards? I feel like the deck is just going to be more streamlined if we don't introduce a third color. So this is my thinking from the get-go. I would love to get the Trailblazer in there, but as I say, I don't know that it's worth it to compromise our entire mana base. Any thoughts? Trailblazer, yay or nay? Okay, while you guys are thinking about it, let's see what else we have that we can cut. So you believe the Trailblazer is worth it? Okay. So based on your say-so, I'm gonna put him back for now. Since we are going to dip our toes into green, do we add back the Druid as well? If we see it early, the chances are very good we're not going to be able to play it. That's true of the Trailblazer also. Okay, I think we're agreed on that then. Alright, so we need to cut 6 cards out of here. Maybe not, because we top out at 5. It may be that 16 lands will be enough. Diamond Knight, yes, thank you. I'm gonna cut the Raider. And the Aeronaut, I think. Oh, do we want and the Bird Grabber? And the 2 Fire Elementals. Oh, I had 3, and we still have 1 left. All right, so here's what we're looking like so far. I have 3 green sources for the 1 Trailblazer. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I could bring back 1 Fire Elemental and cut 1 land. If I were to cut a land, I think it would be a mountain, because we have very heavy blue requirements for this guy. Sorry. Oh, you want to cut the Renowned Weaponsmith? I'm wondering if we can cut a land. All right, because as I say, we're topping out at 5. Cut the smithy. All right, everybody is saying to cut the weaponsmith. Who am I to argue with such collective wisdom? Okay. Again, do you believe that we can do fine? Excuse me. Do you believe that we can do okay with 16 lands rather than 17? So the question is 16 or 17 lands. I'm thinking 16. Count. I have 13, 14. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're asking me. So here are the deck details. I have a mere 14 creatures. I have the Planeswalker. I have 17 lands. Yeah. Here you go, Joe. And anybody else who would like to see what we've got. Actually, I'm wondering if they anticipate. Yeah, I'm liking 16. I'm going to cut 1 mountain, because that still leaves me 7 and 9. Rather, 5. That still leaves me 7 red mana sources. Forest. Oh, cut off art. I'm always afraid to have fewer than 3 cards that will bring me to a splash color. So right now I have the Highlands and the 2 forests. Reduce to Ashes is expensive, I agree with that, but I do not have a lot here in the way of removal. I have the Shock, I have the 2 Reduces, I have Chandra, and that's kind of it. I do agree, it's kind of expensive. But I feel like it's okay to leave it in the deck. If anybody else has any thoughts on that, sure, let's hear them. And I also feel like 2 Anticipates is too many. And I'd like to add back a couple more creatures, because 14 creatures is pretty low. So if we do that, then you would cut an island and add a mountain? Interesting. Alright, well that's what we have right now. 5, 6, 11, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Still need to add 2 cards back. I feel like 2 Anticipates is not good. I would like to add back 2 more creatures. So right now, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so ultimate back 8 red to 7 blue. Is that correct? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 6, 7 blue. And let's look at our deck stats again. We do have more red requirements, but again, we have the 1 card that requires triple blue. I am willing to try this, but I do need to add 1 card back. It could be an elemental, but our 5 slot is really pretty jammed up here. So either an aeronaut, maybe even the stone golem. You like the 2 Anticipates? Alright, so here's what we have so far. We have 40 cards. We have 16 lands. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 16 lands. We have 15 or 16 creatures. 15 creatures. And another card that makes creatures, so it's kind of like 17 creatures. And here's what we have. I'm willing to give this a whirl and see how it plays out. Any last minute suggestions for change? I'll take a swig of my root beer. Okay, we'll give it a go. We can always revisit in between games. Let's see how it plays out. I hear that, but I think we're... Oh boy, what a strange hand. I need 1 mountain to make things happen. I think this is a mulligan. Wow. Very strange. I'm inclined to mulligan this. Although we have our splash color for our one card that we may never see anyway. I think we need to mulligan. Any objections to a mulligan, my friends? Yep. This is definitely better. We're going to keep this, and we're going to unfortunately send our Cavalier to the bottom. Ugh, I pressed the wrong button. I hate when that happens. Alright, we are definitely keeping this one. God damn. Alright, I think I have to send the 2 5-drops back. Okay, old Sickback. I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I'm going to ask you to type in the punt command. You have to type exclamation point and then PUNT. I think no cap. Okay, I'm going to move my chat back to its original spot. My opponent's name is MovieMan5500. Maybe he's having a connection problem. Oh, there we go. Oh boy, God Islands. Final Fantasy. Which you're going to manga? I am unfamiliar with the game. I know of it, but I'm not familiar with the Final Fantasy. Okay, well, if you're heading out, have a great time. Thank you for your help as always. I look forward to seeing you in person and on future streams. Okay, take care, Joe. Good to see you as always. Do I trade the links for the smuggler? I think not. Or the smuggler for the links. Angel Vitality. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm glad we agree on that. Old Sickback. Okay, I can make... the Spitter unblockable, get him for 2, and then bring the Wave Crasher back, and follow up with the Dragon. I think that's what I'd like to do. And that's exact. Yeah, that was exactly my plan. Once the wave crasher drops. Okay, is he gonna do? And well, he might unsummon. That would be annoying. Although if he were going to, he would have done it by now. Here we go. Okay, and the wave crasher. So that will blank his links in the absence of anything else, but he still has this flyer that I will need to contend with. And next turn, I think the dragon has to come down in order to deal with his Angel of Vitality. Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Well, the other wave crasher could save it. Now that's funny. That is funny. I'm going to spend one of the treasures on the Spitfire. Although the Spitfire is mostly... the Spitfire would be good with the Uncaged Fury. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, well, he has 2 cards left in his hand. Let's see what he plans on doing. The other Wave Crasher would be fine. I can get this one back. Okay. So he's going to unsummon my dragon because that's what he does. Alright, I need to draw some good stuff. That's not what I had in mind. I'm going to hold back and use this as a defensive trick. Okay, so let's block. I think we have to block the chaplain because if he gets too much lifelink, this will get kind of out of hand. Oh, but it's just going to be a 2/2. No. We have to do this one. That's annoying. Too bad. Oh right, double strike. Ah. I was thinking just first strike and not double strike. You can do another punt command, because that definitely is a punt. One mistake after another. You're not catching me at my best, old sickback. You are not. Yeah. 2 punts in less than an hour, not good. Alright, I mean, I have to play this. Drew it at the worst possible time. Alright, I'm gonna take 4. Shame, shame. I really hate when I make mistakes like that. Alright, he has another card. Is he going to play it, or is it going to pass the turn? David Mendel? Is that David Mendel? Alright, I'm gonna do a quick pass. 40-second method, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so maybe we can start to go on the offensive a little bit. He is a good player, I'll give you that, and he's a heck of a nice guy too. I think I'm going to attack with just the Raider for now. Okay, I need advice. Scorcher and attack with my hasty elements, or just the Raider? Right. So, Scorcher first or not? Well, you know, I'm going to do the Scorcher either way. So what do you think? Attack with elementals? Okay, certainly we'll attack with him. I don't know. I feel like with him at 20, it's not a good attack with these little guys. I still have a couple timeouts. Tell me your thinking, please. Yeah, okay. So, what do you think, guys? Tokens going in, or splitter going in? Yeah, I mean that did make more sense to me. That is true. We'll see if Chanda does in fact show up. Octo Prophet. Scry City. So can I pull this game out despite those 2 punts? We shall see. So Old Sickback, do you play mostly limited, mostly constructed? What are your preferences in Magic playing? Just what I needed. I could send in the Raider. Draft Morden. I'm not sure what Morden is. I could trade the Raider for the Prophet. Does that get me anywhere? It keeps the board a little bit simpler, which I think is a good thing. But he has more resources in his hand. Oh, modern, gotcha. I'm gonna stand pat. I really don't see any profit in offering a trade here. Oh, that's bad. Alright, so now I think we do have to start swinging. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's swing first. Does he have anything that might... let's play this and this. Nice. Okay. 2 cards back to my library. I think it's going to be this and this. Okay, and we end our turn. Okay, this is looking better. Okay, tell me what you didn't like about that. And beside, okay, with respect, Oldsback, a punt is an absolute blunder. I don't see if that was an actual blunder. You need to explain it to me. I was holding the. Okay, I played the land because I couldn't remember if he had any. If there are any counter spells that that require me to pay extra. So that was very purposeful. It may have been an error in judgment, but it was, I do not consider that a punt. Punt and error, not exactly the same. But again, if you can explain your reasoning to tell me that that is absolutely not the case, then I am happy to. Oh, this is the wrong Chandra. That's okay. That's okay. And to be honest with you, if you look at the punt counts, I'm up to 31. What's really the difference between 30 and 31? I'm gonna play both of these.
Won't lie, I'm a pretty great pyromancer.
I'm gonna play the Sprite. I'm not going to attack because I cannot really afford to let my life go down much lower. But I will. Do I have, what do I have in my graveyard? Whoops. I just have the Uncaged Furies. So let's do an Uncaged. I have to decide quickly because I'm running out of time. I'm gonna just do the loyalty counter because I've run out of time.
Homework.
Okay, so I could play an Uncaged. It's 3 or less. I could do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time for dirtling about because I'm out of timeouts. So I feel like attacking with the Sprite next. Oh boy. The Sprite and the Spitter, maybe. I feel like attacking with the Sprite and the Spitter, I can put this. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it because again, I don't really have a lot of time. So let's do this.
What do you always say?
And
Fight
we'll swing
fire
in
with
with Sprite and Spitter. Oh, I should. That, okay. Tell you what, that was a punt because I should have pumped him anyway. Go ahead. How do you feel about counting the previous punt command for that punt? Are you okay with that? Okay, thank you. Oh, this is great. I can get this guy back. Alright, we're going to attack first. And we're going to do a replay of the same thing. I hope he has nothing. Can I do it all? I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Okay, we'll do him again. Those 3 are fine.
Yeah, I like to think on my feet.
Okay, next to combat. Sprite and this guy. One, 2, 3, 4. I am not, yeah, I can't do it because I have another land. All good. Okay. We'll take our Wave Crasher back. And we're looking good. A fairy miscreant. By the way, in case you were wondering why I took the Wave Crasher back instead of the Dragon, I feel like the 4/4 body is going to be more useful to me right now. Again, is that an error in judgment? You tell me. So do we make elements or do we... I think we make elements. Elementals, rather.
I brought company.
Okay. And I can get back the dragon exactly right. Let's attack with... the Wave Crasher. 4 of the elementals. See what happens. Makes sense. Okay, and I'm going to take back my dragon. Can I cast them both? Yes, I think so. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I already played a land. Okay. Water sack. That's not going to help him. I think this is game. Oh, he's gonna gain life, as well he should. Unless he can play something. Ooh, all right. I think that's game. Let's do a couple more elementals just to be sure.
Oh, they're so cute.
Okay, so this was a very forgiving game. I couldn't have done it without you guys, especially old Sigback. You really hung in there with me through thick and thin. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to game 2. And that's the scholar that we bypassed earlier. Anybody who's out there, you want to look at the deck? Do you want to take any tweaks? Or are you okay going on to game 2? If you want. Okay, we move on. Those wave crashers are proving to be pretty useful. We're going to start with the spitter. Well, it depends on what he does. Certainly we're keeping this in any event. Yeah, absolutely. Even I could see that. Royal Pegasus. I think the spitter. Yeah. Yeah, it would help if I played a land first. Old Sickback, feel free to join our Discord. We don't have a whole lot of conversation there so far, but we have some. And when we do get going, it is invariably pretty useful. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he's off to a good start. We're gonna have to take some early pain before we can really stabilize. I hope he slows down. Yeah. What do you think? Trade a soldier for the spitter? Or for that matter, trade the sailor for the Pegasus. I feel like I should trade the spitter for a soldier. Alright, we'll see how that works out for us. The life gain is fine. Even better. Oh, this is great. I'm going to do the Keldon Raider and lose an island. Oh. Okay, well this has. Oh no, I'm gonna lose a mountain. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a mountain. Discard a card. Okay, that's fine. Bring out the dragon next turn. And maybe he's slowed down. We shall see. Because he did miss a land drop last turn. I think. Oh boy, yeah, he's having issues. I'm gonna do the Pyromancer actually, and whack his thing. Yeah, I like it. Bait counter. Sorry, bait counter. Oh. Oh, alright, well, you know what, if he has a counter spell, so be it.
I think I'm a decent enough pyromancer. Call my fists Pyromaster and Firebrand.
I actually like the dragon because I really think that having a 3/3 flyer in this format is extremely useful. Double strike on this guy could be very good. Well, let's see what happens. Or I could reduce him to ashes. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. No. Yes. Or I could just offer to trade. Yeah, that was my initial thought. Does this do anything for me? He's not an elemental. But let's go ahead and give my elementals some power. I am ahead on board, that is for sure. Ooh. Alright, so... Heh. Okay, so let's bring out our dragon. I could... Oh, I'm going to anticipate at the end of his next turn. Yeah, I'm going to anticipate at the end of his next turn, because I can play anything in my deck at this point. That's fine. I can Chandra that. A land and a treasure, that's fine. One into my hand. I like the Wave Crasher. I can get my dragon back. Or I can get my raider back, actually. Yep. All good. All right, so let's get rid of this guy. So far, this is working out uncommonly well. 5, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I'm going to play the... No, I'll do the Wave Crasher next. In order to free up my raider. Okay, looking good. I did this already, right? Right. Well, he's got 4 cards. Who knows what bombs he may be prepared to drop onto the battlefield. One never knows. I think the elemental has to come out next, so I can wait for a land to trade in with my raider. Stone golem. Oh boy. Yep. Ah, that's great. I could attack. I think I'm going to attack, and you can use that trick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can still play the raider if need be. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Oh, and he's had enough. Okay. I can't say as I blame him. Alright. We're doing fine so far here. Gold 3. Woohoo! Alright. I see a couple of names here in the room that I don't recognize. Guys, welcome here, and feel free to chime in. Indeed, thank you again for your help, Old Sickback. You're doing great. My opponent's name is Melon Flavored. All right, so I have a little bit of a slow hand here, but I have my two main colors. I can get the sailor going. One more land, and I can at least play the raider. I'm gonna keep this. I did main deck a shock, didn't I? I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I need some low drops or some lands. Low drops would be better at this point. He has double strike, right? Yes, he does. Alright, I'm not going to block him, so let's attack. If he has a fencing ace, does that suggest battle tricks and enchantments? We'll see. I think it has to be the Scorcher. Alternately, I could do the Raider. I'd rather not lose these things. Scorcher. If he attacks with both of these things, I'm going to double block his ace, I think. And hope he does not have a trick. that's not so bad. Oh, that's interesting. Why do I keep getting the bad Chandra? I feel like playing the Raider and chucking the Chandra actually. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do I feel like trading his flyer for my Scorcher? I'm thinking... Ugh. I do need lands. What do you think? Offer to trade the Raptor for the Scorcher? Although the Yarok can bring the Scorcher back. That's what we're going to do. Alright. Now I am going to bait... I'm going to bait any removal, any counter magic that he has. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Which one would I rather keep in play? I think I'd rather keep the elemental in play. So let's start with the dragon. Okay, that's nice. And we can give both of these first strike, so I'm not going to attack. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine, but the Wave Crasher can help us with that. Surprised he didn't attack, isn't that interesting? I could do the Cavalier of Gales now while he has no magic up. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think that's the pick. 2 cards into my library. This and this. Top. Yep, that's good. Okay, do I have any attacks? I could attack with him. Yeah. I'm gonna swing in with the Raider, see what he does. And that's what he does. Okay. End of his turn, I'll anticipate. Okay, good for him. Okay, what do we like here? Oh, wow. I'll put the farce in my hand. Wow. Actually, that was a really good anticipate. Who wants to draw 3 lands in a row at this stage? Alright, we're going to send in the Caller of Gales. And we're going to do the Wave Crasher. Or the Elemental? Just the Caller. Because he has a 6/6 out. Which is kind of a big creature. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Thank you. Alright, he's gonna swing in with a big guy. I can just chump block it with this guy. Oh boy, I don't like the look of this. That instant that gives all of his creatures something, it's +2, right? Let's try that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Could be worse. I'm gonna send in my flyer again. I'm gonna play my dragon. 5/6. Should I send it? I'm gonna leave the sailor back just in case I need a chump blocker. And he's had enough. Okay, that worked out fine. All right, we're doing really well here so far, actually. Especially after that first game where I molt to 2, my mistake, plus a couple of punts. As I said, a very forgiving system to let me actually get a victory out of that. Collision and Colossus. All right, we move on. Just as a heads up, there's an outside chance I may have to just cut this short, depending on timing and how it goes. I may have to stop and do something with my wife, so just be aware. I go first. Yeah. I need lands. I mean, I have my sailor to start, but what do you think? I'm actually tempted to mulligan this. Yeah? If I were on the draw, I would be much happier about that. You've been doing well by me so far. I will trust in your wisdom. Okay, that's good. Alright, keep them coming, system. Forest would be very nice. This would not... It would not put it out of reach. Alright. That is all I can do. I could have uncaged Fury it, but yeah. Alright, is he naming green or red? Red. Very interesting. That's not what I wanted. Oh, this deals to any target. I'm going to do the red to get my spitter going.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's gonna be fun.
Draw? Okay, not sure what you're meaning there.
Ooh, hot, 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 hot!
Oh, from the sailor. I feel like these were okay plays. Certainly pressures him some more. I'm going to block this and then kill it. I fail to see how I can kill it. Interesting. So kill the knight. I'm gonna kill the knight before it's out of reach. I'm gonna play the raider. I'm not going. I could trade in a fury for something. I'm gonna trade in a fury for a card. Yeah, that's fine. And we will attack. Yeah, and the Trailblazer, interestingly, we have no elementals, except for him. Okay, so there goes Chandra.
One day, I'll come back even stronger.
We will attack and if he offers to trade, do I buff my guy or do I Uncaged Fury? I think buff my guy is the play. On the other hand, he still has this guy. To block or not to block? I'm not going to block. Yeah. Glad we agree. Okay, now if I activate this, he can kill this in response. So I'm not going to do it. That's no help. This is annoying. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8 mana to do both of these. But I still need 7 to do this and this. I am... Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I think so. When he attacks, I'm at a loss. Whoops. When he attacks, I'm at a loss as to how I should handle that. Because I can only do this or this. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna draw a card. Okay, if he attacks, I'm just gonna take it. And I'm sure he will attack. Ugh.
Pyromancy puts a little sizzle in my step. I call my fists
Okay.
Pyromaster and Firebrand.
Yeah, that was annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play one creature, but that is all. I can do the dragon and then do a fury. I think that's what we want to do. But his pack, he can pump his massive. That's so annoying. Alright, I think I need to do the dragon so I can start to threaten Chandra. And in the meantime, I'm going to be taking on Marauder's Axe. And he can still pump it also. Tell me my blocks. I'm really I could do the Mastiff, Uncaged Fury. I think I have to block him and hold up the Uncaged Fury. Yeah. All right. Yep. That's not what we wanted. All right, so I think we have to try to get rid of his, or at least weaken it while we can.
Take it easy.
And let's play this silly guy. I guess I'm willing to trade these two. I don't know.
Gosh, look at all these friends.
What do you think? Am I willing to trade my elemental for his Ember Cat? Trade, yes or no? If he has his own trick, then so be it. Ah, that's fantastic. I can play it. Alright, so let's get rid of Chandra.
Yeah, I need more practice.
And let's play our Cavaliers. Boy, that worked out beautifully. Look at that. Bottom. Nice. I guess I would take back the dragon because I can then replay him with more treasures. Well, he's got 3 cards. I'm sure it's not 3 lands. For his sake, I hope it's not 3 lands, but if it is, I'm fine with that. Maybe 2 lands. Alright, we're attacking. Let's see, 4, 5, 7, 8. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. I can play both of them. That's great. Well, this is just sick. Unless he has an answer, that's game. Is game. Okay, hang on just a second. I have to check something. Debbie? Anybody here? Okay, I thought I heard my wife coming in, but maybe it was just the cats moving around. We are doing well here. Yes, good game, and thank you for your help. I think she is here. So why didn't she answer me? Alright. Okay, so anybody who's watching, this is going to be our last game for this series. We're going to keep this, I guess. Well, we should be able to anticipate into some good cards. Season of Growth, that's a great early turn card. It really is. I'm going to play the Spitter and then the Highlands. And let's see what may come up next. Chandra Spitfire. Cool. I'm going to hold up, and if he attacks... what am I saying? I'm going to attack. Okay. I learned my lesson from the other one. Probably Pyromancer next. Almost certainly Pyromancer next. Got Druids. I guess we'll attack so we can get one point of non-damage in. Good for you.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's gonna be fun.
We're going to increase our loyalty.
It's elemental, dear.
And that will be that.
What's her name?
Oh my god. That's bad. Oh boy. Alright, so let's... Let's anticipate... Oh boy. Turn 4, turn 5, Horse Claw. That's a problem. I could anticipate once, then I can still play something for 5. Yeah. I think I can't. Alright, I'm going to play the Scorcher so I can get some chump blockers going.
I'm getting the hang of this magic thing.
And see if we can draw something good. So he has, what has he got? Six druids and 6 Vorse Claws. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play the Wave Crasher and another Scorcher, I think. Can I do that? I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here, have some of that magic stuff.
Four, 5. Well, I could. Jeez, this is bad. Alright, he's going to attack with these 2. I could take out one of them with a Crasher and 2 tokens. That's what I'm going to do. And I could just let the other one kill. Well, nah, let's chump. Suppose he has any tricks? We're about to find out. 2 Vorse Claws. Oh, I miscounted. Well, that was idiotic. That was idiotic. Another Wave Crasher. Sure. But then I can't play both. I can play the Wave Crasher and the Smuggler, which is what we're going to do. Oh boy. I called out to you before. I don't know why you didn't answer. Okay, I am at a loss. Let's see, I could Wave Crash the Scorcher and bring out the Smuggler and then chump block. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. And I will chump block.
Okay, so reach into that ley line thing.
And I'll chump block with the spitter and the smuggler. Yes. Scamp. I'm not sure what you mean by scamps. Block one with the smuggler? That makes no sense. Why not block? If I'm only going to block one, then I may as well block neither. Yeah. Yeah, that was my thinking when I made that last play. I need to come up with some means of getting rid of these stupid things. Well, that's not what I wanted. Is there anything here that can help me? Not much. I can do this and give them +2/+2, try to kill his druids, let him go. Or I could just chump them some more. I'm gonna do it.
Oh gosh, look at all these friends!
And that's it. So now he's gonna send 7 at me and 7 at Chandra. Or both at me. Ooh. Okay, good for him. Let's see. So that'll make it an 8. So that's 16, 23. That's game. I did not think of Uncaged Fury on his side. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Those two early voice calls were very hard to deal with. Okay, guys, this is going to be it. Before I take my leave, let's see if there's somebody that we can raid. And hang on just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere just yet, guys. Okay. So we're going to try raiding one of my new friends. See if this guy can benefit from your help. Thank you so much for all your help, guys. Old Subek, you are the best. Crimson, you've been great. Don't be shy about chiming in some more. Have a good night, everybody, and have a great game, and be well.